Unfollow me right now. Right now. It's gonna be the only thing I talk about. This is gonna be the only thing I post about. I've been waiting so long for this. Do you understand how long I've been waiting for this? Unfollow me right now. This is all I've been waiting for. New Suda 51 game. New Grasshopper game. It's the most Grasshopper it's ever been. Unfollow me right now. This is all I care about. Marvel 4? Whack. Who cares? Who cares? I honestly don't even know what else is on that PlayStation State of Play. I got what I need. I genuinely cannot for the life of me remember what was on the State of Play. All I know is cool. It's the state of Suda 51. Awesome. That's all I need. Marvel 4v4? More like Marvel Snore v Snore. Got him. Real. Boy, howdy, I wanna live! No joke glitch. No joke glitch. I sent the trailer to Lily, followed by the GIF from Revolutionary Girl Utena of like the character punching the floor and like struggling to get up, but no matter what, still being able to get up. And I'm like, I need to live. I need to live. I need to live to see 2026. I need to live to see Romeo die. Hi, Mike Bike, welcome for joining. Honeys, welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hi, Witch, welcome for joining. Yup, it won't wait, welcome for joining. Key Energy, welcome for joining. Wongful, welcome for joining. How's it going? Welcome for joining. Okay, what even was on the State of Play? State of Play. Oh right, Final Fantasy and Silent Hill. More like Silent Hill, more like should have stayed silent. Should have stayed quiet, sit down, I say as I am enthusiastic about this game. Let's go, schoolgirl hit stuns. Hi, hey, hoi, hi, hey, hello. Hi, Abby, what's poppin'? Welcome for joining. So good to see you again. Hello. I want to live so bad. Oh, it's Peem. It's Peem. I'm not. You know what? No, you know what? We're going straight into it. We're going straight into it. Hop on. Oh, hop on. Hop on. Hop on. We watching the trailer. We watching the trailer. Also, I put on music from various Suda 51 games. I put on the Chiller 7 mix. You know I'm serious. Poofies, slow down. Slow down. We gotta talk about Romeo's dead. We gotta talk about it. You know it's serious stuff when we put on the Chiller 7 mix. I'm so eager for this, and I'm so sorry to Cal, who had to sit in a voice call. Cal was like, hey, I bought us Deltarune so you can stream Deltarune. So, anyways, look forward to Deltarune. Once Cal's done playing it, I'm gonna steal their copy and play it. I was gonna play it on PlayStation, but I guess I'll move it to Steam. Also, happy Deltarune Day. Sit the fuck down, Toby. New Suda dropped. Damn, Toby, you should have picked any other day. Any other day to drop Deltarune. Delta who? Not now. No time for that, Toby Fox. I gotta save this doggone earth. First rain in the season where you live in. Holy shoot, did you play hard to get? But now you're stuck in shitting bricks. Fun times. Oh no, why are you shitting bricks? Is it because you're scared of the rain and thunder, or are you literally just tell me problems? I'll say, yeah, to invite text. Welcome to join. What is poppin'? I'm different every time you see. That's hilarious, because it's only going to be different, even more different next time we drop in. Look, we're just wearing cosplays right now, but a new permanent different Snek is on the way. And if you want a preview, hey, check it out. Look at that merch link right above me. umarket.us/collections/Goodnight-Snek. Opine mouse pads, t-shirts, sweatpants, jet tags, all available now. They helped fund the brand new model that we'll be getting eventually. I feel so bad. I was in a voice call with Lily And we've come up with a term of, but how will this affect the Trello board? Because, like, I was browsing Blue Sky while Lily and I were hanging out, and I saw a post from my modeler who's working on a bunch of other models for other people going, I made a mistake and my last save on my thing crashed and I have to redo a whole bunch of work that I put into this model. And I went, oh no, but how will this affect my model? How far back did this push my model? Or them being like, oh, we have severe weather warnings, so I won't be, so internet and compute power is going to be out for a little bit, so I won't be able to work. And I just tell Lily, but how will this affect the Trello board? I'm like, but how will this affect the Trello board? So now anytime something that happens in our lives, we'll DM the other person being like, but will this affect the Trello board? How will this affect the Trello board? Duh. Anyways, okay. All right. We need to get to it. So it's so funny. I saw a post from Wario64, which is really funny because his profile picture is Suda, that showed screenshots of this game. And even before looking at it, I went, huh, that's got huge grasshopper manufacturer vibes. Uh-oh. Dog, you're not gonna throw up again, are you? I see you. Can't tell if you're chewing, if you're planning on throwing up. I'm putting you outside. Not on the bed. I don't think he's throwing up. I think he's just chewing things, but I ain't taking chances. I ain't taking chances. Wario64, the phantom that Suda51 doesn't believe in the existence of. It's raining so hard, you drive a Mini so any puddle is a stalling hazard. Oh my god. Bike. Anyways, it was so funny. I saw screenshots and I went, aha, that looks like a... I'm like, man, that's bleeding grasshopper manufacturer. And then I look at it. Romeo is a dead man from grasshopper manufacturer. Go, oh! I started, like, audibly went, oh! like freaked out. I immediately went to YouTube to go find the trailer. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in today. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna take the time to cook myself a nice breakfast. I'm gonna make a nice. I'll make myself a nice omelet. I'll make some coffee. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm fucking tweaking. Is this part of the franchise or a whole new IP? Entirely brand new IP, but I'll point some things out. I'll point some things out that immediately got me moist. Flooded the room. And we'll get to that in a minute. Entirely brand new IP.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Like, I was like, oh wow, this is... I was like, this is Suda as fuck.
What does that mean? It's okay.
It was so funny. I was showing this off to Cal on a voice call just a minute ago. They went, oh, this looks cute. They're like, this looks really cute. Oh. I was like, yeah, it was cute for like 20 seconds.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Hi, Snags. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'?
Don't worry. I made this just in case.
That dude back there is me. That creature, that demon zombie thing back there just chewing on his arm, that's me. That's me eating good. Peach DM'd me and she's like, did you eat today? Because I don't know why. She tries to worry herself about me not eating. Coffee is a meal. Anyway, she's like, did you eat today? And I went all caps. I'm like, hell yeah, hey, I'm eating so fucking good. And I set the trailer. She's like, that's not food. I'm like, it's better than food. It's keeping me alive until 2026. I need to survive to see this game.
Life support system. Don't move, okay?
Like, oh, this is grotesque. This is brutal. This is funky. This is grasshopper. So they want to point out right off the bat. So, no, we'll just let it play. We'll let it play before I start clicking through things. We'll let it play before I start clicking through things. Oh, that was a cervix.
Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Immediately, I already have things to say. I have things to say. If you're in the Discord, you saw me point them out immediately. Oh, God. Look at these particles. This shit is not running on a Switch 1. This thing is not being held back by the Switch 1 like No More Heroes 3 was. Is headpiece supposed to resemble a cowboy hat? Because that's how you see it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Suda is very on the nose about his inspirations and his interests and things that he loves. And I'll get to that in a moment. PlayStation 5, Xbox X, Steam, Windows.
2026.
I really wish it wasn't coming to the Xbox Series S, but oh well.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Where's the wrestling? Me looking at it. Where's the wrestling? Where's the motorcycle? Where's the moon? Where's the moon? Where is it? I didn't see the moon yet. And actually, I think it might have been that scene where he was holding the chick's body. Streaming this game is gonna be so TOS just because of the just because of how graphic it is. Visuals are clean though. Oh, please, it's fine. Every single one of my streams on YouTube. Oh, the dog is. All right. Hey, no, stop. Stop. He was trying to climb on the bed. The moon kind of died and Killer is dead, didn't it? That's a different IP. But fair enough. True. Actually, has the moon been featured? Has the moon been featured as a big set piece thing? Because the moon is like a big symbolic thing in a lot of suited games. But now that I think about it, I'm like, huh. Has it made an appearance? Has, like, the moon as a symbol for anything really made any big of an appearance since Killer is dead, actually? Because it didn't play that big of a part in No More Heroes 3. Not that it needed to. There was no big moon iconography in No More Heroes 3, which was the most recent one. Huh. Has anyone pissed on it? Yeah. Mondo Zappa pissed on the moon. Anyways, I was gonna say, I'm not worried about TOS. Every single one of my streams on YouTube has been hit with limited ads. Like, if I go down all my streams that I've done on YouTube, they all have the yellow limited ads monetization symbol. Anyways, so first and foremost, to many of y'all, this will be an insult and maybe scare you off from the game. But this game's premise is Rick and Morty by Suda51. It's so clear in that, like, oh, the grandpa is a genius scientist, and it's got this really, like, warbly, like, cartoon aesthetic. It's very clear that at the time of development, at the time of making this, Suda was like, he was watching Rick and Morty. He's so unashamed about where he gets his inspirations from. Because again, he's so clear about it. He loves wrestling. He loves tokusatsu. He loves otaku shit. He loves motorcycles. He's always including shit he's really into. He loves punk rock. He's always very on the nose about his interests and stuff like that. So it's so clear to me that looking at this, I was like, oh, Rick and Morty had just come out. We were in the early season. He was super into it. Suda and Kojima love wearing their shit on their sleeves. Hi, Satan. Hi, Mega Man. And then, boom, we get into the gore and violence that Suda is also really big fan of. Loves dismembering his characters, incredibly violent things that you can't really get away with on other stuff. The visuals, incredibly Shadows of the Damned. Something about this effect I feel like we've seen in Shadows of the Damned, but it's been a minute since I played that. And something that Grasshopper Games, mainly mainline, like, original Grasshopper Games, not when they get contracted out to make a game from the studio, they do a lot of mixed media stuff. They've been doing it in Silver Case. In Silver Case's case, they've been doing mixed media because it was cheaper. They wanted to do a visual novel, but they couldn't afford, like, big, fancy, like, visual novel artwork, so they had to get creative with it, and they did Film Window. And the Film Window system featured CG, 3D CG from video games, footage from IRL, anime sequences when they could afford it, but mostly still images. And they've been doing a lot of mixed media stuff in their original IPs. So the cartoon opening into the more, like, stylized but kind of realistic art style. Also, by the way, that is the opening combo from No More Heroes 3. That's the NMH3 combo right off the bat. Just imagine this is Travis. That's literally the swings he does. Granted, the combo's been extended. I noticed gunplay. Gunplay looks a little Shadows of Dan, but far more improved. But I can't get over it. I watched this trailer and immediately, Henshi. Think of the huge bowl of ramen, Mega Man. Just boom, just that downward swipe. I was like, oh, that's the No More Heroes combo. That's the No More Heroes combo. Yeah, the gunplay melee feels very Killer is Dead. I am shocked. I'm actually genuinely surprised that their newest title is another style action game. I genuinely wasn't expecting this, so I'm super excited to see it. I like the mix of weaponry. Oh, the way I creamed seeing him punch that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love how, like, on the fly, you can mix it up. God. Kill enemies. Use fucking bloody summer. Run bomb. Da bloody summer. Look, hey, wait a minute. Hey, why does it say lunatics? Pound symbol, lunatics? The chapter from Silver Case? Hey, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that? What do we mean by that? Why are we using the chapter name? Hey, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Moon Mansion! God, again, very upfront with themes of death, considering our main character is a dead man and is fighting a whole lot of zombies. Character death here. For those who don't know, Suda51 worked at a morgue prior to becoming a game developer. So, like, death is like a huge thing in his games. Footage of real life things. What does it mean? Mixed media. Right? We have retro pixel art, anime cutscenes. Let's see. Silver Case had anime cutscenes. Killer 7 had anime cutscenes. No More Heroes had anime cutscenes. I haven't played Killer is Dead in so long. I don't remember if that had an anime cutscene. It's like, again, they love their mixed media shit. They're always doing it. It's one of my favorite things of playing their games. You did it, Suda. You convinced me. Punk's not dead. Little pixel art style game. Comic book. This is, the comic book presentation especially is incredibly Lollipop Chainsaw. And I'm wondering, because I thought No More Heroes 3 was supposed to be the end of that chapter of Suda's life. But this feels like it's got a lot of callbacks to all their other stuff, and it's their first original IP after going fully independent. So I'm wondering if this is like a Silver Case situation, because Silver Case opens up with the death of the cast of characters from the last game Suda worked on, which was Moonlight Syndrome, murder mystery supernatural horror game that he did for Human Entertainment in the Twilight Syndrome series. Moonlight Syndrome wasn't very well received in the fan base, and he basically killed off his character because Moonlight Syndrome was his directorial debut doing a Twilight Syndrome game. That game wasn't well received, left Human Entertainment, killed off those characters in his first original IP under Grasshopper. So I'm wondering if we're getting a bookend now that Grasshopper's gone full independent again. Right? Because I'm seeing so many, like, little callback things. So I'm wondering, are we bookending it and closing that chapter officially, moving on forward with nothing but new IPs? Me looking at this, what the— hey! Oh, decoy system, never mind. Okay, alright. Okay, I thought I saw something else. I see this, and I'm like, what does that mean? I see Pong, and I go, fuck yeah. Bitches will see Pong and go, fuck yeah. The HUD system in this is very NMH3. They're carrying forward a lot of things they took from NMH3, and I think that's rad. This is incredibly Travis Strikes Again. This design, whoever this is clearly an antagonist, goes so fucking hard. Incredibly NMH3.
Coming 2026. Maybe.
Cast. Antonio Del Rio. Who is Anthony Del Rio? Benjamin Stargazer, Larry Keeter, Brittany Cox, Brookshire. Voiceover recording. Animation part. Kamikaze Dogu. Hey, wait a minute. I know that studio. Where do I know them from? Kamikaze Dogu. Wait, is it on Switch too? I think it only said PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. No word of a Switch 2 port. This also looks like the DMC Devil May Cry Rebellion combo one. I could see that, but considering this is the newest title from Grasshopper after doing NMH3, wouldn't be surprised if they took those animations from the combat system there and moved it over. What's the most recent anime Kamikaze Dogu did? Because I know them. Hey, wait a minute. Can we get lead programming, level design, game design, animation, rigging, lead artifacts, lead UI design, producer, project manager, video director, character design? Hey, they got both face. Cody Carpenter. Music by Nobuaki Kaneko, Luby Sparks, and Cody Carpenter. All right, okay. I was wondering if they got my boy Masafumi back.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
God, I love whatever they did to achieve this is so fucking sick. It kind of gives me the way that the puppet in Death Stranding 2 is animated, right?
Are you like a spirit?
It looks really good. I love the embroidered look, the animation. So yeah, they turned him into a PNG tuber.
What?
Bro got PNG Plus installed on his jacket. I cannot wait for all the cosplayers. Specifically, I cannot wait for all the hunky boys wearing Romeo's tight white pants. Thank you.
What?
Men enjoyers in the chat, you get me. They turned into a PNG tuber. Funniest shit I've ever seen. There's a motorcycle. God, look at his face. I know I know it's probably not as good for you. Just the meat. Oh, so this is what happened to Curly mouthwashing at the end of that game. He got rescued and turned into this guy. They just put him in the henshin suit. Like, look at the meat, right? Like, the very serious eye, just the meat. That's not flesh, that's meat, baby. I was like, I'm not gonna watch State of Play. There's nothing for me. Grasshopper, you sure about that? I'm sorry for ever doubting you, Daddy Grasshopper. It never will happen again. I like how YouTube automatically applied the label No More Heroes 3. YouTube was like, we see that combo. Hey, we see that that light sword combo. We see what you're doing. That's No More Heroes. That's the No More Heroes 3 combo, baby. Thank you, Suda. Thank you, James. Thank you, Takamura Araki, and everyone involved in this extremely violent video game. With the Tekken King profile picture, you know there's shit. Oh, hey, Gundam profile picture. Yeah, the types of people I'd expect to see in this comment section. Sonic profile picture spotted. It's Peem. Suda's fucking doing the Kamina cross arms pose to me. Believe in the me who will develop the video games you believe in. I'm like, you're so right, Suda. Punches the floor, struggling to get it. Hold on, can I just find the GIF? Here it is. I wanna live! Me fighting the will to live. I gotta live. I gotta get up. I gotta do it. I need this. So, full stop. I'm positive that's Project Deadberg. This is Project Deadberg they've been teasing. With all the, like, zombie designs and stuff like that. I would assume this is Project Deadberg. I might be misremembering, but didn't they say they had an FPS project in the works as well? Curious to know what the fuck that is. Because this has guns, but they're not first-person segments. You don't go into first person to shoot the gun like you do in Killer 7. So, who knows? Love the gift on the top right. It's Pim. Hi, Doomba. Have I watched a PlayStation State of Play? Hell no! I don't give a shit! I got what I wanted! It's so funny that, at the very start of the State of Play, I forget the first game they opened up with, but then apparently they opened up with, they opened up with one game, immediately into, Romeo Was a Dead Man, then the new Silent Hill, and I go, oh, cool, if I had just watched the first 15 minutes, if I had just watched the first 10 minutes, I'd have gotten everything I wanted, and then I could have dipped. I could just dip. Perfect. Anyways, hey. Let's play some Cyberpunk. Let's get back to it.